All right, do over. We'll see if that fixes the issue. Hopefully it does. But we'll find out. Do it again now.
You kids, get off my lawn.
I'm curious why I have a C++ problem. And I don't know if it's the C++ files that something is messed up in my Windows, but it's definitely that's what's shutting it down. Or if it's a script somewhere that it was written incorrectly that is causing a problem. Difficult for me to track down, but we'll keep trying. Especially since it's intermittent. I just want to play, man. And now it's throwing me an error on YouTube, so, whatever. So let's unscale that. Let's go back to this. Let's scale the correct one. All right, crap, we're all the way back here. Okay. Do over. All right, well, we're just going to fast travel out of here. Where do I want to go? Let's go to Solitude.
wine, the taste of home and heart.
This city is crawling with Imperial Legion, and you know what? I'm still nervous. Lazy and useless, the lot of them.
Stop right there. The tower is off limits until further notice.
Yeah, we're trying to fix it. I reinstalled the C++ files.
What's this now?
So we'll see if it's just one of
Order of
those
His
that
Eminence,
got
possessor of
corrupted
these
somehow.
papers. The Gourmet. By Azra. The Gourmet. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. We had no idea who to expect. You understand. You're not dressed as I would have suspected. But please, don't let me keep you. Proceed to the kitchen straight away. Gianna, the castle chef, has been eagerly awaiting your arrival.
I bet she has. Hopefully it decides to play nice. She's a female Imperial. Well, we got to don a chef's hat. Well, you look pretty good in the chef's hat.
On another delivery. I told you people our stocks are fine. Now put whatever you have over there, then get out.
You misunderstand, for I am the Gourmet.
The Gourmet? Oh, finally. When I heard the Gourmet was being brought in to cook for the Emperor, I could hardly believe it. It's just...
Yes?
You're a Nord? I never would have guessed it. But where in the world did you learn to cook like that? Here in Skyrim? Or maybe somewhere less...
Enough! The Gourmet is here to cook, not talk. Let us begin.
Oh, yes, but of course. The Emperor has requested your signature dish, the Potage le Magnifique. I've taken the liberty of getting it started. But the
Yeah, it would be
cookbook
nice.
only says so much, and everyone makes the potage differently. I would be honored if we could make it the Gourmet's special way. The base broth is already boiled. We can get started right now. So, which ingredient should I add next?
Oh, all the terrible ones.
Carrots.
Carrots? Really? Okay. What next?
The next ingredient is vampire dust.
Vampire dust? Seriously? Yes, I guess I can see how that would add a more earthy texture. And oddly enough, we do have some on hand. All right, what next then?
We shall now add a giant's toe.
A giant's toe? You're sure about that?
I said a giant's toe. Do not question the Gourmet.
Of course, I'm sorry. One giant's toe, there. What next?
Diced hawker meat.
Horker. So delicious, I swear. Is there a soul alive who doesn't enjoy the taste of... Sorry, I didn't mean to get carried away. There we go. 1 cup of diced horker meat. I have to say, the stew seems done. Add anything else and we may dilute the distinct flavors. So, is that it?
There is one final ingredient. Here, add this.
Oh? What is this? Some kind of herb? Are you sure? The potage tastes perfect as it is. Any other ingredient might...
Now, Gianna. Who's the Gourmet here?
I'm sorry. Of course, it's your most famous recipe after all. All right then, your secret ingredient's been added. And if I may say so, it has been an honor getting a chance to prepare a meal with, well, the best chef in the entire Empire. I'll carry the stew pot and lead the way up to the dining room. I'm sure the Emperor and his guests are dying to meet you.
I'm sure they are. fixing rugs along the way. We're all going to become vampires. What, from staying up too late?
But aren't you
Maybe.
even the least bit nervous after everything that's happened?
You mean the wedding? My cousin's apparent murder? An unfortunate misunderstanding. No more. Cold mead, hot tempers. These things happen.
Quite. Yet that recent business with the young officer, Mara, was it? How dreadful. The son
Here
of
we
your
are.
commander
Gods,
plotting
I'm
your
nervous.
assassination.
We'll go in just a moment.
Yes.
Please,
An unfortunate
I'll serve.
turn of events,
You just stand there and
but an
be
isolated
amazing.
incident. And I have been assured that the fault was with the man's son alone. Truth is, we are in no danger whatsoever. Killing an emperor can be useful.
Oh, the vampire
But
dust.
befriending one, now that's beneficial, as I'm sure you'd all agree. Aha! Here we are, honored guests. I present to you the gourmet. Ah, the potage le magnifique. So delicious. My friends, as Emperor, I of course reserve the right of first taste. Oh, how marvelous. Just delicious. It is everything I had hoped it would be.
That's the giant toe.
I think something's wrong.
Later, dude.
Someone do
The gourmet and the chef have poisoned the Emperor.
Oh no, my duties abandoned me.
That man was, by far, the most insufferable decoy the Emperor has ever employed. I'm glad he's dead. But I'm even happier that you killed him. You, an assassin for the Dark Brotherhood, have just made an attempt on the Emperor's life. Would have succeeded had it been the real man. Surprised? So was I when a member of your family came to me with a plan. We worked out a deal, you see, an exchange. I get you, and the Dark Brotherhood gets to continue its existence. But you know what? I've changed my mind. How about this? I kill you, and butcher each and every one of your miserable little friends. Your sanctuary's being put to the sword right now. That's what I think of this deal. You killed my son. All of you. And now you'll pay the price. Kill her, and make sure there's nothing left to bury.
No doubting your stupidity.
Finest fish here. Caught daily.
Need something? Good day.
No.
Good afternoon.
No, go away.
Need something?
No, go away.
All right then.
You go away too. No, go away.
Until next time. Yes?
No, go away.
Until next time.
Sheathe your weapons and... By order of the Jarl. Stop right there.
Yeah, let's just pay off our bounty.
You caught me. I'll pay off my bounty.
Smart woman. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course. All right then.
See ya. Gold solves most problems, doesn't it? Get away with murder. Where did these come from?
Don't do that.
Well, we gotta go and save the sanctuary. Well, not really, but... Oh, we don't have a deity anymore. We need to find one that doesn't mind us being a bad person. Maybe a Daedric Lord. A level 3 mud crab is chasing us. I'm so scared. This looks like Morthal, doesn't it?
Is someone there?
That's Morthal.
To me, dragon.
I don't know if that's a dragon. That's a big white griffin.
Time for you to die. For now.
All right. So much for the big white griffin. Should we go over the hill? Over past Labyrinthian.
I've heard the final moments can get a little scary.
What's up, Moose? Back up, Bullwinkle. Stand back, we're going in bald. Now, who would that be, me or my character? Don't ask, you don't want to know. Try to bite me, doggy. Don't be yarring on me. I'm actually not a big fan of that Warrior's Flame. Because it goes off all the time. I wonder how I could turn that off. I think I know a way. Give me a minute.
I'm staying out of this.
Money. So let's go 10,000. And then I want 1,337. So let's remove 59,000. How about 58? Too much. So, you know what we can do? This would be the easy way. Crap, that takes all of it. Well, let me do a little bit of math here. We're cheating. We're using a calculator. So 16430 15,093. Crap. What a pain in the butt. All right, where? It's not alchemy. Might be under crafting. Let's go see if we can craft it. Nope. Well, it's not under crafting. Secrets Treasure Hunter. Nope, it's not under that either. Alright, it might be a cooking pot. But where is our cooking pot? Our cooking pot is gone. So we need a cooking pot. Where do we get a cooking pot? There's probably one in the Bannered Mare.
Be careful.
Yeah, piss off, Nazim. There might be one. I think Bannered Mare.
Yes?
Come on in. We got warm food, warm things.
The state of some of these lads.
Well, it's not a cooking pot. Where the hell was it? I thought we could craft it. Thought I could regain... Maybe I'm just tripping.
You should really display your items properly.
I thought for sure it was a cooking pot. That was a cooking spit.
You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content.
We're looking. It's not the workbench, is it? No. Tanning rack. Nope. Could have sworn it was a cooking pot.
Not one to peruse.
I can tell you're no stranger to the wilds. I'm sure we can meet your hunting needs. I'll be happy to assist you if you'd like to purchase something.
I can't remember. Okay. %20 better bows, 20% more damage. Well, I like Nocturnal's trinket. Okay, what do we weigh? We're at 265. What are we carrying that's so heavy? Probably because we have 2 tents. $251. We are carrying a lot of books. $224. We're carrying butter. Parquet. Ah, screw it, we're gone.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
You lock up at nights, right?
Alright. Let's make our way down to this Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. Takes a while to load. Pass by the meadery. Should we wait until morning? What time is it? Yeah, it's like 10 o'clock at night. Who's this? Uthgerd. The Unbroken. We'll wait until morning. The air is chilly. You're kidding me, right? I'm curious if this is going to be the same stinking thing. If it is, then it's a script. I mean, I can check for an orphan script. But I don't think there's going to be an orphan script. Well, my apologies, people. The game is giving me headache today. Yeah, it's just locked up. There's a crash. Okay, took its sweet time. Let's find out what this says. Adventurer Rogue. Populated lands and roads paths. Spell cooldown. So it's probably populated lands, roads, paths. References in an unloaded cell, so it cannot cast spells. So I've got an adventurer rogue trying to cast a spell in an unloaded cell. That's what this is right here. And that's what's crashing the game. So the only thing I can think of is get rid of this populated lands, roads, paths, because it's gonna continue to be an issue. See ya. And then let's get rid of it also in the other one. I've also got half a mind to get rid of the alternate death system. That seems to be a problem too. I mean, I love Shadow of Skyrim, but... So we just got rid of that. The problem is that's going to leave me orphan scripts. So... let me go to Downloads, Hidden Files, Populated. Let me open that. Yeah, we've got scripts in there. There's scripts right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scripts it's running. So that would require a clean save or running resaver. We're getting rid of it. See ya. So now we need to run this. Because there's going to be 5 scripts that are going to be a problem. Three unattached instances, 2 undefined elements. Show me those. Those are not the ones that I'm thinking. So we need to start it up and create a save that's missing those things. Then we need to clean it. So technically this should give us 8. So please hold while we fix this. Fix it real good. What do we got to do?
Hold onto your butts.
That's right. Why?
You die. She dies. Everybody dies.
But we're going to fix it anyway. Can I empty that? Maybe. Oh, that actually updated. That was good. What's that, a little monkey? Oh, it's a box, a cat in a box. Well, we'll have to see if this save starts up, since now we're missing a scripted mod. Not recommended to remove these during a playthrough, but if it's going to cause a problem and impact the stability of our list, it's got to go. I think it does okay if the save's not that big. I think it becomes a problem as the save file gets bigger over time. Also the fact that it's putting, when I'm resting, these characters are still moving, and if they're casting a spell outside of the 5 U grids to load, that'll crash the game like that. So that's the problem. The only other thing I could do if I want to use that is go through every instance and make sure that they can't cast spells. And that's kind of bad because some of them are mages, and to have mages populating your roads that are not able to cast spells kind of defeats the purpose. Doesn't make sense. I already killed that a-hole. Bye-bye, Ancano. Is it gonna load? Should load, but it might be an infinite load screen. Yeah, I think it's going to be an infinite load screen. Well, that's not right. Well, the other option is we reinstall it and we open it up in SSE Edit and see if we can get rid of anything that can cast a spell. Or we try to load up a save game. Well, let's go here, populated, lands, roads, paths. Files. That was the loose files version. We're going to reinstall it. And then we're going to, well, let me do it this way too. We're going to put it back in this one too. Then I'm going to make a patch. We're going to send this to separator, quality of life, and immersion. That's where that's going to go. All right. The thing is, I got to do it for two different things. This is the one that's getting uploaded. And then this is the one we're actually playing. Too many instances. Okay, so we're actually going to open this up in SSE Edit, and we're going to go through and we're going to find things that can cast spells and see if we can remove the ones that can cast spells. Or at least change that they can cast spells. Or not. because that's the issue with it. Load it up. It's working on it. And it's loading, and it's loading, and it's still loading. All right, there we go. So let's find populated. And we're looking for faction global level item, leveled NPC. How about packages? Oh my gosh. Are we going to go through every one of these? That's a lot. Mercenary Wizard. Swimming. Package. Prefer speed is running. I don't know if I can change any of these not to do spells. Got bounty hunters, we got assassins, vigilance of Stendar, wandering magician, just picking where to put them. Spell. So these are just word of power. Assassin notes. Well, I don't know if I can really... My save won't start without it. I'll have to look into that a little bit more, but not now. Later. We'll look into that later. I'm not sure what I want to do with that one. Because it's not that it's conflicting with anything else. It's just when I rest, they're moving out of the area that I'm in, and they're casting a spell outside of the area that I'm in. Or they may be casting a spell while I rest, and they move. I'm not sure how to end that. It's kind of a unique thing, right? So I've got an NPC that's casting a spell outside of the 5 hue grids to load that I'm in, but it only happens when I rest. So they are moving location while I'm resting. That may have something to do with updating. They're trying to update to a new location while I'm resting. So maybe a conflict between the location update mod. I kind of like that mod because otherwise you get a lot of NPCs that if you rest in an inn, they'll all stack up at the door because they don't update until you actually load. What's up? Bahava? Is that how you say your name? I will say Bahava. So yeah, I don't know an easy solution for that one other than removing that mod. But I will have to take a look at the update. Well, welcome to the madness that is the Nico stream for tonight. We're trying to break the game, and we're doing a fantastic job. So let's see if we can break it again. It's not that I need to reinstall it. Well, I don't know. I don't watch a whole lot of other people's streams all the way through. I'll pop in for 15, 20 minutes or whatever. So I don't know how often other people crash. Right? Do other streamers have crash problems? I think anytime that you're going to throw, 1,500 to 3,000 mods in a game, there's going to be some conflict issues. But I'm still thinking about, okay, well, how do I solve as many of them as I can and make the game as stable as I can? Not any more often than you? It's about the same? Well, sometimes it'll play for like 6 hours straight without a single glitch. Or maybe just one stuck animation, right, that I'm able to get out of with a quick save, quick load. And sometimes it'll crash, it'll crash, it'll crash. So it's just like a potluck. You never know what you're going to get. Or maybe it's like Jay Serpa says, it's not a it's not a glitch, it's a feature. But I do use a mod that updates, I forget what it's called.
Greetings, Gore. That armor looks like it could use a polish.
But what it does is it updates NPCs' locations as time passes. And it's a bug fix, supposedly. But that, I think, in conjunction with the populated lands and roads and paths, is causing an issue. Yeah, it is like a box of chocolates. Life is like a box of chocolates. I just want it to be rock stable, baby. And I want to win the lottery. You remember the wannabe, right? I want to be rich. I want to be famous. I want to be handsome. It's the wannabe. That guy looks like he might be a problem. What do you think? Oh my gosh, really? You're going to tell me we're going to get stuck? I'm pretty sure that guy's a problem. Those look like Thalmor.
Your time is at its end.
The last mistake you'll make.
You can't defeat me.
Oh, we'll just kill one and run off. That was an Alakir. Hey, yeah, the wannabe. That goes along with like blue meanies. I'm sure they're sneaking up behind me. Oh, they're sneaking up in front of me. Might be this warrior flame too, because that's going off. And it's going to lock up again. Eagle Bearer Gondor calls for aid. Fly quickly. Yeah, it's going to lock up again. And I've got Warrior Flame going off. So I'm not... What I need to do is I need to figure out how to reset my perks. Actually, it's not an eagle. It's a crow. A giant crow. Although the eagles solve all the problems in Lord of the Rings films, so... Yeah, we're not having a good time right now. But I'm wondering if it's this Warrior's Flame. The reason being is Warrior's Flame will cast on not only myself... Crow Rider, yes. But it'll also cast on friendlies that are close. But if they're outside of the 5 Ugrids to load, that could be a problem. So we're waiting for it to finally crash. And then I'll see if I can figure out how to reset my my perks. Maybe I can look that up here. Or I may just have to start a new character. Alright, let me see what this says. Alright. That wasn't very helpful. This is probably going to hard lock up on me again, but we're going to try it. Hey, it worked. Okay, cool. Hmm. Well, hmm. Streaming pylon. Love Skyrim. Still play it regularly. Just like screwing with their fan base. Hmm. No, I think they're busy looking ahead, and they know that modders will come and repair what has been. So I need to get rid of that perk that was from my last level up. So our last couple levels up. So we're going to start this up, and we're going to go back a couple of saves, which means I may have to rerun some of what I did. But I'll be able to get rid of, hopefully, get rid of that perk that's causing me problems. What's the name of that other frickin' mod? Um, hmm. Well, I don't see it here. So we need to go back to a save from before I got that perk. And I believe it's a restoration perk. So let's load. That's from level 50. That's level 51. So can I try a level 50? Let's try a level 50. Let's see if I don't have that perk here. If I do, I'll have to load a save even before that. Okay, we are at Skyborn Altar. Let's take a look at our perks. And I believe, like I said, I believe it's a restoration perk. It's not overflowing cup. Warrior's Flame. So we actually have it. That's the one I need to get rid of. So I actually need to go back before level 50. Oh, we haven't even gotten into Labyrinthian. That's terrible. I know there's a way to reset perk points or regain perk points. So where's static skill? Paid mods thing? Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. But all of my mods will be free. They always have been. So I don't know how I'm going to get... Let me see where I'm at here. So that's before I went into Labyrinthian. I don't want to go all the way back there. Well, if we get one more lockup or crash, then we're going to call it for the day. So, hopefully we don't. So we're just going to pack this up. And we're just going to go running off this way. Can we really break it? Let's try to really break it. Let's try to break it even more. I wonder if we can just fast travel to Falkreath. Let's try that. Is it going to break it? We'll see. See, now we're just actively trying to break it. Well, it didn't break it. They're putting it to the sword.
Time to end this little game.
You get points for effort.
Took an arrow to the shoulder. My house, my house. My house is on fire.
Which one was the rat? Dunno. One of these corpses.
Time to end.
Yeah. Someone's gonna pay for that. Just not sure who. Yet.
Time to end this little game.
Testing my patience. You're hurting me.
If I am to die today, so be it. But you'll not soon forget the Dark Brotherhood. That's the end of that. So you are alive.
Yes,
I was
I am.
starting to wonder.
Yeah, me too.
The Emperor. It was all a trap. Someone set us up.
Considering most of us are now dead, I assumed as much. And before you ask, no, I don't think it was you. Well, maybe I did. But you saving my sorry hide just now sort
Well,
of
they
erased
believe
any
that
doubts.
if you keep buying it, they'll keep selling it to you.
We need to get out of here.
I'm just gonna keep modding it.
You've got that right. Only a matter of time before we're roasted alive. Come on.
Listener, I am your only salvation. Come, embrace me.
Come here, old woman. Ah, nah, sleep is for the dead. Come on, Nasal. He's in there.
Hurry, Nazir. I'm telling you, he's in there.
I'm going as fast as I can.
Yeah, I didn't go with the
Stupid
sexy night
she-devil.
mommy.
I don't see you helping.
I went with the one that actually looked like a corpse.
Built for manual labor. Now come on, you've almost got it.
One more pull. There.
Can you get it open?
I think so. Just hold on a moment.
You must speak with Astrid. Here in the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary.
Alright, we're gonna go talk to Astrid.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. It's all right. You've been through a lot. Maybe you should just sit down for a bit.
I have to speak with Astrid. She's here in the sanctuary. Follow me.
She's here? By Sithis, I thought we'd lost her. Let's go.
Yeah, well, some people,
Huh?
they just can't help themselves. Astrid. There you are.
Alive. You're alive. Thanks to this.
Astrid.
Stop looking at my skirt.
Please. There is much I have to say. And not much time. I'm sorry.
Burned all her hair
so
off.
Very sorry. The Penitus Oculatus. Marrow. He said that
I love my
giving you
nails.
to them, he would leave the Dark Brotherhood alone. Forever. Oh, by Sithis, I was such a fool. All of this, it's all my fault. You are the best of us. And I nearly
She's
killed
pretty
you.
burned.
As I've killed
No, okay.
everyone else.
Yeah, but Astrid is literally crisped.
You sent me to die, traitor.
Yes. I set you up. I wanted you dead. I betrayed you, the Night Mother, and everything I hold dear. And now Marrow has betrayed me. I just wanted things to stay the way they were. Before Cicero, before the Night Mother, before you. I thought I could save us. I was wrong, but you're alive. So there's still a chance. A chance to start over. Rebuild. That's why I did this. Don't you see? I prayed to the Night Mother. I am the Black
Good evening,
Sacrament.
Strider.
What are you saying?
I'm saying you were right. The Night Mother was right. The old ways. They guided the Dark Brotherhood for centuries. I was a fool to oppose them. And to prove my sincerity, I have prayed for a contract. You lead this family now.
I wonder how they did
I
like the
give
voice
you
acting
the
for this.
blade of
They're like,
woe,
you know, you gotta
so that you
gotta
can
pretend
see it
like you're
through.
burnt
You
to a
must
crisp.
kill me.
Where is the blade of woe? What did you do with it, Astrid?
Oh, Astrid.
I bet. Alright, I don't know. I might have kicked it.
Astrid did the right thing. And now it's your turn. Suffering.
Thank you.
Burn, baby, burn. Oh, her body's empty. So I don't know where the blade of woe went.
Astrid. By the sands, I still can't wrap my head around it.
Well, we don't need the blade of woe anyway. We do want that, though. Let's go talk to the Night Mommy again.
Astrid is dead.
Close the doors, though.
It is as it should be. May she find redemption in the void. But while you live, the Dark Brotherhood lives. We must fulfill our contract. Emperor Titus Mede II must be eliminated.
Alright, let's go get him.
Speak with Armand Mortier at the Bannered Mare in Whiterun. He will know the true Emperor's location.
Okie dokie.
But first, inform Nazir of your plans. For you are the listener, and must bind this family together.
I recommend duct tape and super glue.
By Sithis, what a mess. I guess this is the end.
Not exactly. The Night Mother has spoken to me again.
What? Well,
Gorilla glue?
what did
Yeah.
she say?
Gorilla glue's pretty good too. Maybe some liquid nails.
I must speak with Amand Motiera once more.
Amand Motier? But that would mean...
The contract is still on. The true Emperor must be assassinated.
You mean there's still a chance? But how?
Works on
Our
everything.
plan has gone to ruin. Everyone is dead. The family...
Our family lives on, Nazir. You have to trust me.
All right then. Go. Go, my listener. Find out what that slimy bastard Motier has to say. Then send the Emperor to Sithis. Ah, but when you're done, there's no use returning here, is there? I was thinking...
So how did
the
Astrid
Dawnstar
light
Sanctuary.
all of these candles?
We could make a proper home there. Listen, when you're finished with this Emperor business,
She was
meet
pretty
that Bethany
torched,
there.
you know.
I'll find some way to move the Night Mother. Don't worry. Now go. And come back with a barrel full of gold, huh? Babette, my girl, pack your things. We're moving.
I was hoping you'd say that.
The Unchild. Alright, let's go talk to Motier. Why don't we go this way? Makes me wonder. We didn't have a horn.
Time to move.
Might get there a little quicker this way. Hi ho, Shadow Mirror. You don't have a whole lot of stamina though, horsey. You two have a nice fight over there. We're just gonna continue on our merry way. Right past you little battling people. Because we're on a mission. Dun, 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 dun. Who, Shadowmere? Shadowmere's the only man here. Okay, those are bad guys. We're booking. Jogging through Riverwood. What was Carlotta doing going for a swim down there? Hey, you know what?
Strike first, strike hard. No mercy.
Anything else I could do for you, sir?
You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Make sure you have the right raw materials.
Make some armor.
He said wolf.
Just need to, yeah. What do you mean by raw materials?
Start by tanning some leather on the rack. A lot of weapons and armor.
So that's the new animation for feeding the dogs.
I knew that.
That one's pretty cool. That's the mod I just added. Allows me to give the dogs a little treat. They play a little eating animation. Which is pretty cool. Kind of goes along with the ducks. Armand Motier. Come on, Wolfie. How double dog dare you?
Do you like your head?
I do too. Okay, where'd my crow go? Oh, we dive. I lost my crow. How did I lose my crow? I don't know, I lost my crow. Yeah, that warrior flame is starting to really annoy me. So I'm wondering, pulling about 17 gigs worth of VRAM.
Get him. Kill him.
But it's not playing the proper animation for the jump either. Which means to me that
I won't
it's
even ask why.
confused. Yeah, that's why. It's a little bit confused about being in first person or third person. So let's do this. We're going to quick save, and then we're going to quick load. And that should straighten out the animation. Sometimes it gets confused. Or it crashes. Alright, screw it. We're going to do it in... Why? Handle policy. Save load interface. Handle policy. I got stuff here that's in a foreign language. Because that's not English. Again, that's a hard thing to track down. But I think I got my work cut out for me tomorrow, trying to figure this out. We'll see if this save loads. However, there are, even with that mod enabled, there are 3 script instances that are causing me issues. Which is kind of weird because I didn't remove any mods. I've only added. Well, hold on to your butts. We're out of coffee, we're drinking water. She looks a little angry. What do you think? Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Yeah, cross your eyes, cross your legs, cross your fingers. That's an AI generated image, by the way. So let's see if this will load. Should. Okay, it's loading. $5 gigs worth of VRAM. It's just hanging out there. It may not load. It's going to give me an infinite load screen. That's some bullshit, Carlo. All right, let's try to run a resaver on this. We're trying to save it. And this should be our last quick load, or quick save. 165. Says we've got 3 unattached instances. Okay, so we're gonna clean this one up. And we're going to clean this one up. And we're going to do what they say not to do. We're going to save this. And then we're going to try to load it. The game before the game. That's what we call modding. You have to play the game before the game. What are we doing?
Hold on to your butts.
That's right. Wish me luck. Viel Glück. Why I'm wondering, okay, so that is there. So let's hope it'll actually load this time. So we're going to watch this VRAM. Right now we're at 4.2 allocated. 5.1, 5.7, 6.8, 7.4, 8.1, 10 gigs, 11, 12, 13. So it's actually going to load this time. 14. $14.7, 15. All right. Let's go talk with Amand. I'm sure the save game is getting pretty bloated.
What can I do for you?
You're still walking around?
Did you know some Alika warriors are looking for a Redguard woman?
Are you sure? Oh no. They found me? I need your help. Please, come with me. I need to speak to you privately. Quickly, come with me.
No, I'm gonna go talk to Amand.
Welcome. Let me know you want anything.
Surprised we haven't done Sadia's
Think I got
quest
the
yet.
clean mug around here somewhere.
Should we turn her in? Should we help her out?
What is it? I said I didn't wish to be disturbed.
We have unfinished business, Motiera.
By the gods. You're alive! But I had heard your sanctuary. Please, you mustn't think I had anything to do with that. I wanted the Emperor dead. The true Emperor. I still do. It was Morrow. He...
The Emperor. The real Emperor. Where is he?
You mean after all that's transpired, the Dark Brotherhood will still honor the contract?
Yep.
Why, this is astounding news! Wonderful news! The Emperor is still in Skyrim, but not for long. He's on board his ship, the Kataraya, moored offshore in the Solitude Inlet. But you must hurry. If you can get on board that ship, kill Titus Mead II, as contracted. I will reveal the location of the dead drop that holds your payment.
You put me to sleep, Motier.
Please, make haste. The Emperor's ship won't stay moored forever. We won't get a chance like this again.
It'll stay moored as long as I need it to. Hey, Makara.
Ah, traveler, it is you. Good to see a friendly face here.
Yep.
Apologies that this one could not make it all the way to Solitude. A bit too far yet. What news do you bring? Makara will be here. Take care, traveler. John and Jode guide you.
Hey, what's up, Logan? You don't have, like, big spikes coming out of your hand, do you?
So, are you working with them? You think you can need something?
Yeah.
Tell me what's going on.
So the Alakir know where I am? What did they offer you? Gold? How many more of them are coming? Tell me.
They just asked me to find you.
You can't tell them. Please, I need your help, and there isn't anyone I can trust here in the city.
Maybe. What do you want?
I am not the person that the people of Whiterun think I am. My real name is Eamon. I am a noble of House Suda in
She got pretty eyes.
The men who are looking for me, the Alakir, they are assassins in the employ of the Almeri Dominion. They wish to exchange my blood for gold. I need you to root them out and drive them away before they find me and drag me back to Hammerfell for an execution.
How am I supposed to get rid of them?
They're mercenaries, only in it for the money. They're led by a man named Kamatu. Get rid of him, and the rest will scatter. I don't dare show my face, lest they recognize me, so you'll have to find out where they are.
Any suggestions as to how I find them?
I heard one of them was just arrested trying to sneak into the city. If he's locked up in the jail, perhaps you can get it out of him. Please, I know I'm asking you to do something difficult, maybe even dangerous. I just don't know who else I can trust. I mean it. I'll cut you in half.
And you want me to help you? After talking to me like that? I don't know. Would you help her? She talked to you like that? That's Louis Lior. There's
Have you
Hulda.
heard? There are some strange tales of the Jarl's children. Best to keep clear.
You mentioned something about the Jarl.
Shh! You didn't hear this from me. Jarl Balgruf? Well, I've been hearing some strange tales of the Jarl's children. Say the one's turning wicked, and the others have an ill-favored look to them. That can't be good, right? That family is cursed, I tell you. Need anything else? Just let me know.
Alright, well, let's go talk to Ball Scruff about his kids. I mean Bulgrove. She's a traitor. Yeah, well, sometimes I turn her in and... I mean, she's asking you to do an awful lot. The Alakir just give you money to tell you where she's at, you know? And I guess...
What does the Empire do? Nothing!
Why are you out there? Heimskir,
Imperial machine enforces the will of the
a Thalmor against its own people.
people. So rise up,
Big Mama Becky, welcome. Let's go talk to Ball Scruff. Is he even out there? Yeah, he's there. I want to talk to you about your kids.
Did you slip out again last night?
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
I like your armor there.
Will make you an easy target for an enemy assassin.
I've heard there's trouble with your children.
That might be so.
Yes, my youngest son. He's a dark child. I don't know what to do with him. He was always a quiet lad, but lately, something has changed. He's become brooding, violent. He won't say a word to me, but I don't know how I upset him. If you could speak to him, draw out the truth, I would be immensely grateful.
All right, we'll give it a shot. Where is the little fart?
You're not from around here.
Nah, that's
I bet
your
you're here to help with the war.
That's your brother.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm so angry, I can hardly...
It takes a while. Have I done something to make you bother me?
But I don't want to be patient.
I wanted to talk to you. Anything interesting going on around here?
The only grown-ups who talk to me are the kind I don't want talking to me.
You better say thank you.
Hello there.
Another wanderer. Have I done something to make you bother me?
Yep.
I wanted to talk to you. Anything interesting going on around here?
The only grown-ups who talk to me are the kind I don't want talking to me.
Your father said to speak to you.
So, the disgusting pig sent you to bother me. One day, I'll tear his face apart so
Playing
he
your
can leave me alone.
Skyrim too, so browsing
My father doesn't know
through
anything
YouTube.
about me.
Saw me
But
playing.
I know about him. And about the
Thank
war.
you.
More than he might think.
She's actually, she's a preset that's part of my mod list. One of my previous characters. Her name was Braylon, but this is Stella.
How do you know these things?
The castle is old. Lots
I actually have a
places
really
nobody's been in a
cool
long while. Places
preset
where
of
you
a
can
male
overhear
character that I
things,
was playing.
See things.
He's like long
And
red
the
hair,
Whispering Lady.
barbarian with a beard. Yeah,
Who's the
he's,
Whispering Lady?
His name's
She won't tell me her
Dwaylen.
name. I've
Dwaylen
gotten good at listening
Stonefist.
to keyholes. At the door in the basement, I hear her talking to me. I thought I was caught, but she started telling me even more secrets. But I can't open the door.
Where is this door?
In the basement. Trust me, you'll see it. I bet she'll talk to you too. Until next time.
We actually have a quest expansion that was done by Jay Serpa for this. It's really well done too. But if you're not careful, he actually kills one of the... I love the food. Like the tomatoes look so good. You got onions and garlic and pumpkins and don't whine about it. They got lots of garlic. Well, we could have a feast. I'll pass on the booger burger. And I'll pass on the horse. I don't like horse. Not enough fat on them. These ain't sheep. These is West Nags.
At last. I've been waiting for someone more fit to carry out my will. The child is spirited but lacks agency.
What could the boy not do?
The boy is good at sussing out secrets.
No, horsey.
But the corruptibility of children is ultimately too limited for my purposes. You, though, I expect will prove far more malleable.
I'm not so easily molded.
You may think so, but in the end, you mortals will always flit like fire with the winds of your desires and conveniences. And those winds issue from my whispers.
What do you want me to do?
First, you must open this door. A piece of my power has been locked away behind it, and even my eyes cannot see past the seals. I'd much rather it be in the hands of an ambitious and talented person, such as yourself.
How do I open the door?
The whole of Whiterun is ripe with paranoia and tensions. The Jarl's court is right to fear the power I hold behind this door. The Jarl trusts few, and they will be his undoing. The Dark Child knows of what I speak. Let him guide your path.
Okay. So we can warn the Jarl or speak to Nellakar. If you warn the Jarl, one of the maids gets it. The boy takes her out. So where is Nellakar? Is he over here? Or is he on the other side? Keeps kicking you back to 480. Yeah, that might be your connection. I'm uploading in 1080p. I'm playing at 1440 widescreen. So where is this boy? Is he down here? I blame Todd. We always blame Todd.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Well, it's not down here. I guess they're in the Jarl's quarters. Speed test, your internet is slow for some reason. Yeah. Well, not much I can do about that. It's everybody and their brother downloading porn. I don't know that for certain, but it's just a wild guess.
Need something?
Yep.
Do you know how to open the Whispering Door?
I told you, I know everything about the castle. For some reason, that door is special. Only 2 people can open it. Balgroove
Mobile
and
data
Farengar,
plan?
the
Yeah.
court wizard. How you get it from them is up to you. Nobody would notice if Farengar went missing, I promise you.
Great internet. Safe guess, yeah. Yeah, just a guess. Let's go find Farengar. We're gonna pick his pocket. We don't want the kid to have to commit murder. You're not Farengar. Well, Lydia's sitting here. She eats all the time. Farengar. There you are.
Hidden.
Thank you.
Yes?
What are you doing down there, Nellikar?
Excellent work. Now, I trust you're sharp enough to see that the sword doesn't match the description of the ebony blade you may know. It has languished too long outside the winds of alliance and betrayal. To return to its past glory, it must first drink the blood of deceit. Your world is admirably steeped in lies and inclinations. My blade is a darling leech that feeds on deceptions and nourishes its master. Seek out those closest to you. The final pluck of their misguided heartstrings will accompany my blade in a song of your grandeur.
Children are alright, Mod? Yeah, the kids are alright, I think is the name of the mod that you're talking about. I just use R as children, but I am familiar with the kids are alright. I'm more interested in mods like this. This is the better local map mod, which I really like. You can set let's say you want to set a marker, you can set a marker wherever you want, just like the main map. Yeah, it's nice. So I think it's called Improved Local Map. Have we helped out Anders yet? I don't know if we've helped Anders. Anders, where are you? This chick's funny.
How can I help you?
She studies dead bodies.
What is your role here at the Hall of the Dead?
I study corpses. I am, after all, a priestess of Kinnereth.
Is it possible you have your temples confused?
On the contrary, I'm doing independent research on the nature of death.
Why is a priest of Kinnereth studying death?
If we can better understand how an injury or illness kills, we'll be more adept at applying a remedy. Although, given the state of the temple, I can see why you'd mistake a healer for an undertaker. All right then.
She's an interesting NPC. Wake up, Anders.
Huh?
Do you believe in the mighty RK?
May I receive the blessing of RK?
Of course. Walk always in the light in these days of darkness, and the blessing of RK be upon you.
Mortal shopkeeper, lord of life, and god of funerals, was granted divinity. Generate health when weakened. RK's rights on the dead. Slay the undead and their summoners. Never openly break the laws. Yeah, that's not going to work for me. Play on the newest Xbox. If you are on a computer, the mods look better on the computer. Well, this Wabbajack is about half a terabyte. No kidding. So you're not going to fit that much on an Xbox. But you can still have a very beautiful game on Xbox as well. Probably with a lot less issues than we have on computer.
Divine smile on you, friend.
We could take the 2 bugs with us. No. But yeah, this installation, minimum 12 gigs worth of VRAM and minimum 500 gigabytes worth of space. So it does require a dedicated graphics card. But like I said, I've seen some really good looking games on Xbox. We have a good friend of mine, Queen, has an Xbox, and her game looks fantastic. So it is possible to have a really good looking game on Xbox. I think what's great is that we all, regardless of platform, we all love the same game. And I think that's what's cool about it. And there are a lot of, like, a lot of my mods, I've got over 100 released mods. Yeah, Queen's great. But anytime anybody comes to me and says that they'd like to convert it, one of my mods for use on Xbox, I say, yeah, please do. Please do. Because everybody should be able to enjoy it. It's kind of the way that I feel about it. I'm not some kind of, you know, master race, you know, computer geek, whatever. That's not me. You use Bowgasm? Cool. Yeah. You know, that one I kind of got talked into doing by my friend Fat. I made one bow that was, we got a little bit of a battle going on over there. Rivendell. It was based on Weta Workshop concept art. And after I made it, I basically sent a picture of it to my friend Fat, and I said, you know, I think I just had a bowgasm, because that bow came out super duper sweet. And he's like, oh, you should redo all the bows. And then I did Tariel's bow, which I really like. The bow that I'm carrying right now, this one, the shape is based on Mirkwood from Lord of the Rings. So this is the bow shape that Legolas, or Legolas, depending on how you pronounce it, that's the shape of bow he used before he got the Lothlorien bow. I also did the Lothlorien bow. So, Drow bow, the darkness, yeah. Well, this one, I'm using Nightingale. This is the Nightingale bow, but this is the replacer that I made for it. And it's black with like a leaf pattern. And in first person, you can see the Nightingale, I guess it's an eagle or whatever on there. So pretty cool. The arrows I'm carrying are Dreadweave. Those I actually made for Oblivion originally. So those have been around a long time. I ported them over. We need to make it to Solitude. So the Drow bow, there's two of them. There's the Drow bow and there's the bow of the Drow. One of them is an ebony replacer and is actually a modified version of the Rivendell bow. The other one is based on the shape of Lothlorien. Yeah, I made Bowgasm, that was me. And I made Nico's twin blades, and I made Nico's reverse daggers, Aragorn's daggers, Tariel's daggers. Like I said, I've got over 100 released mods for Skyrim. Actually, some of my mods for Oblivion are still available. They're just not on the Nexus. They're on a site called Spellhold Studios. So if you're playing Oblivion, that's where those are. Well, a lot of them are...
I can be very scary. You'll see.
A lot of them you have to thank Weta Workshop for. And they're actually the people that design things for the Hobbit movies and for Lord of the Rings. They did all the concept art for those movies. Who's this guy? Uh-oh. I think I pissed him off.
Do you even know who I am?
You got your mods from Creation Club? None of my stuff goes on Creation Club. Why? Because I believe that mods should be free. Mods are gifts. You shouldn't have to pay for quality stuff. Literally, it should be free. So, here, I'll give you an example. These daggers...
Please come closer. I'd never hurt you.
These daggers I made. And these are based on Aragorn's daggers from Lord of the Rings. I don't know if you can see the oh, hey now. You better leave me alone, buddy. Yeah, you're picking on the wrong person. Mods are free on Creation Club? Yeah, they're free on the Nexus too. Not all of them on Creation Club are free. As a matter of fact, you've got what's known as verified creators that can actually charge
Sure you know who you're fighting?
for mods on Creation Club.
You'll join a very long list.
So you mean to tell me that Saints and Seducers is free? I don't think so.
Fine, I surrender. I'll go ahead and sheath my arms into your skull. Trust me, dear.
Okay, we're dead. Everybody drink. If you want to get them from Creation Club, knock yourself out. I don't think you're going to find the quality that you can find on Nexus. But that's my opinion. And we all know opinions are like belly buttons. Everybody got one. Yeah, you can get Saints and Seducers for free when you paid for Anniversary Edition. I did too, when I bought Anniversary Edition. But they didn't give me Anniversary Edition for free. I had to buy it. Hence my point, not free. Realistically, I don't think there's any right or wrong way to play the game. I think if you're having fun, you're doing it right. And it's not for me to say what's better or what's worse. That's purely subjective. I know for me, I like the Nexus. And I have my reasons. And my game just locked up. I would have to agree. I call that the game before the game. I think that some of the mods that were released with the AE update got broken by Bethesda's future updates. So, and then they never get updated. I think people on Nexus, the authors that are on Nexus, put a little more effort into updating their mods to keep up with the changes that Bethesda makes. And they do it for free. All my mods are free. What's up, Honan? Again, these are opinions, and I am of the same opinion that Bethesda is basically using the work of modders to make more money for themselves, and then kicking a little stipend to the modders. The originally Creation Club, the way that it worked was Bethesda would buy the mods from the modders and then sell them. How have I been? I'm doing good. I wish my game was doing better. It seems to want to lock up on me today. But it is getting pretty heavy. So I have to kind of take that into account. That it's, I'm like level 50, 51. So yeah, the save game is getting a little bloated. And that can be kind of a problem. I don't know. I think when people do it out of the love of the game, the quality is going to be higher than people who do it strictly for profit. What's up, Jason? That's what I've found. Because I have literally spent 60 hours to make one dagger. Not because I'm a glutton for punishment, okay? But because I wasn't happy with it. I made it, I looked at it, I'm like, I can do better. And so I went back and I improved upon it and I made it better. There was no such thing as good enough, right? Until I was happy with it. Then it was good enough. And it didn't matter how long it took. Nexus available on the newest Xbox? No, but a lot of mods from Nexus have been converted to work on Xbox. So, I mean, a lot of the Creation Club stuff that, I guess the Creation Club stuff you're talking about, if people have converted mods that were PC only to work on Xbox. Well, can you find I want better arrows? That's one of my mods. Can you find Bogasm? That's one of my mods. I'm pretty sure that those have been converted to work on Xbox, and those were made by me originally for PC. But people asked me my permission to convert them for use on Xbox, and I said yes. So if that's what you're talking about for Creation Club content, then yeah, there will be some quality stuff there. A lot of J Serpa's mods have been converted. There's a lot of really good stuff that's been converted to work on Xbox. Yeah, well, I'm the person who made Bogasm. So that's a mod that I made originally for my own game and for a computer that has been converted to work on Xbox. Okay. I thought maybe you were talking about, some of the paid Creation Club stuff, whether it be Horse Armor or whether it be Saints and Seducers. Some of those things were included in the Anniversary Edition update, right? But I don't think the quality is up to par with things that you can find on the Nexus, is what I'm talking about. Oh crap, we're all the way back here. Alright, what did we lose? Where were we going? I thought we were going to the Cacharaya. We're going to the Cacharaya. Alright, fine, we're going to the Cacharaya. Yeah, I mean, okay, for instance, I look at Dawn Fang, Dust Fang, right? That was a mod that was Creation Club that used to cost you money that was included in Anniversary Edition Update. And I look at that sword and I compare it to some that I've made, like I did Orcrest. Well, let's take a look at some of the ones I did. These are Aragorn's daggers. Straight up from the Hobbit movies, but I made the 3D model. I created the texture, and I did two of them. This one's got a walnut handle, but I did another one with a red cherry wood handle. That's a bow that I did. This is a... Oh, okay, wait a minute. Let's go in here. Okay, those are Aragorn's daggers. This is a bow that I did. That is it's a composite. There was a nice hair mod. Hair flows like your character's hair. That requires, okay, that's kind of an interesting story. The person who made, okay, so this is a bow that is made by Creation Club. And then let me find Rivendell. Well, it would be under R, of course. Rivendell. This is the Rivendell bow. This is a bow that I made, which is a much more realistic shape. And let's grab that, and let's grab this also. Staff of Shaldor, yeah, I love it. The thing with hair and hair physics, basically there was no physics built into the game engine. So what Hydrogen did, HDT stands for hydrogen, that's the person who created it. And what they use is they use bullet code. Bullet code was originally created for robotics to keep robots from bumping into each other in manufacturing plants. That's where the code came from. And they use bullet code, that robotics code, to figure out collisions for the hair against the shoulders. So it's straight up a hack, but beautifully done. And that's the innovation that modders have that you're not going to find you're not going to find. See if I can get close to this so you can see it. So this is a texture that I made based on concept art from Weta Workshop for this bow. It really came out beautiful. Same principle behind cloth physics too. That is correct. That is correct. But like I said, it wasn't originally part of the game. Here, I'm going to give you an example here of okay, I want you to take a good look at this. This is the Raven Sword, and there's a reason why it's called the Raven Sword. And this was a model that I created. But what I did was I found a sword online that I really liked. And I created a 3D model of that sword and got it into game. Now here I'm going to show you something. It's going to blow your mind. Well, maybe. This is a place called Raven Armory. And if we look at the gallery, and we look at evolution, does that look familiar? Even the sheath and the sword. Okay, this is an actual sword you can buy. So let's go back into game. That's the sword that I made. Even the handle. And again, let's look at the sheath. Tell you what, let's take off Let's get some things out of the way here. So again, I don't think you're going to find that kind of quality. I mean, we're right up on that thing. To give you an idea, let me go to the very bottom of this sheath, if I can get there. And you can look at the detail that's in that. Black Dragon Sword. Cool. All right, let's put that back on. Go back out. Yeah, that was a fun one to make. One of the higher poly models that I did was actually Orcrist. This one. And if you know anything about Lord of the Rings, that should be a very familiar sword to you. The Goblin Cleaver. And just some of the detail that got put into that sword is incredible too. Although it's dark out right now. Let's change the lighting a little bit. Quit moving around, girl. So yeah, that one came out really sweet. And if you look at I don't know if you can, if we can get close enough to see the polys. Or how many polygons there are in that sword. There's quite a few. That's the pommel. I had fun making it. All right. Please put your tray tables and seat backs in their full upright position and enjoy your flight on Air Nico. We've been messing around. We're gonna get up there and take out the Emperor. Should we do a little dragon chasing? What are you doing, buddy?
You are brave, Alano.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to catch me. You can't catch me. Mod is called Sword of Black Dragon. Shriekwin Bastion. Okay. I actually put a sword in Shriekwin Basin. It's called Spirit Foxy Blade. It was made by a person that makes models for DAW Studios, who goes by Spirit Foxy. She was nice enough to let me convert it for use in Skyrim. Should we go find a whale? There's a whale out here. There he is. We have whales. The flying mod I have here is called Mist Flight. Like in Harry Potter, Mist Flight.
Easy.
So you can turn on and off the mist. I currently have the mist turned off.
Never should have come here. Is someone there?
Somebody help! What?
Imperceptible.
Bad idea, sailor.
Thought I heard something.
Yeah, death is highly overrated, buddy. You got your guts out all over the floor. Laying there twitching.
Viper.
Oh, there's nobody in there. Fix a rug.
Don't make me laugh.
Slit throats. Not even stopping to take names. So I'm gonna light you up. So I always wondered why there's a dead guy here. And a dead guy here. Why are they already dead? Taking the fun out of it for me.
A coward through and through. That was a cheap shot.
He's taking everybody out. Did you have a key? Yes, you did. You had the master key.
Huh?
We're
I'll return the favor.
Let's go get wind shear. Let's go get the Emperor. Where is the Emperor?
Imperceptible.
What's up, Capitan?
Thought I heard something.
Oh, Titus.
And once more I prove Commander Morrow the fool. I told him, you can't stop the Dark Brotherhood. Never could. Come now, don't be shy. You haven't come this far just to stand there gawking. You and I have a date with destiny, it would seem. But so it is with assassins and emperors, Yes, I must die, and you must deliver the blow. It is simply the way it is. But I wonder, would you suffer an old man a few more words before the deed is done?
Maybe.
I'm listening.
Well, I thank you for your courtesy. You will kill me, and I've accepted that fate, but regardless of your path through life, I sense in you a certain ambition. So, I ask of you a favor. An old man's dying wish. While there are many who would see me dead, there is one who set the machine in motion. This person, whomever he or she may be, must be punished for their treachery. Once you've been rewarded for my assassination, I want you to kill the very person who ordered it. Would you do me this kindness?
I'll consider your request.
Thank you. Now, on to the business at hand, I suppose, Well, I won't fight you, so we may as well get this over with.
Silhouette.
Is there anything I want in here? Not really. Everybody did. And it's about time for me to call it. Well, I think we're going to go... Tell you what, we're going to fly back and take care of Armand Motier. And then we'll call it. Where it all began, the abandoned shack. Stone Hills. Labyrinthian. Good night to you as well. Let's wait for the grass to catch up. There we go. You can travel too fast using mist flight, faster than the area can load, but it's a good way to stress test and also check how fast things will load. So I think we're going to kill Armand Motier and then we'll call it a day. Catch some Z's. I've got some yard work to do tomorrow, but I'll probably stream some more during the day. Maybe we'll go to Midwood Isle.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
We need a little privacy.
Aha! You're back.
Titus Mead too lies dead.
I know! I received the news not moments ago. Ha ha! This is glorious! My friend, you may not realize it, but you have served the Empire, indeed all of Tamriel, in ways you cannot possibly imagine. Ah, but you care little for politics, am I right? You want money, and money you shall have. Your payment waits for you at a dead drop. It is inside an urn, in the very chamber where we first met, in Vollenrud. Now please, go. Collect your money, and let us never look upon one another again. Our business, thank the gods, is concluded.
You die. She dies. Everybody dies.
Well, I was thinking maybe something mournful. A high
Got
elf
this.
dirge. These are rather trying times, after all.
You trying to scare off my customers, son?
Oh, piss off.
She just told him to piss off.
What about the sweet maiden fair from Hadleyshire?
Well, that's not bad. But I was thinking Mogos Mead really gets the place moving.
Well then, consider it done. I'm a bard by trade. Perhaps you've heard of me.
You look familiar.
I'm a bard by trade. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Where would I have heard your work?
I enjoy steady patronage in the Bannered Mare. I do hope you'll watch me perform. It's the lead.
Yeah, we're out of here. It's our favorite drug
It's
dealer.
a fine day with you around.
She's looking for a man. Oh.
All crafted by the best. Farewell.
Or at least a mate.
Yes.
We got lots of people wandering around town.
A few seconds for my supper is all
today,
I
Mama?
ask.
I'm afraid not, little I love my husband, but he can be a bit dull at times.
Elson?
That's what you always say.
Mm-hmm. Because it's always true.
Can we at least go to the tavern for supper?
Shiny trinket.
Lady, could you spare a coin?
Tell her to stay simple. Stay single. Oh, we fell through. Well, we could always start the companions. But that's about it for me for today. Thanks for dealing with the few crashes that I had. I think that's just going to be, you know, with as heavy as the list is. I should really take a look at how big those save games are. So we're going to take a peek really quick. How big is that? $166. It's not giving me a size though. Take a look at it in Explorer. 166. Okay, so it's almost 20 megabytes. Almost. The SKSC file for it's about 7 megabytes. So yeah, it's starting to get a little bloated, but we have done quite a bit with this character. I think we can play a little bit longer on her. Until next time, peace out, peeps. Catch some Z's.